Bonjour! We're back with more Bloodlines 2. So, when we left off, we were in the middle of a quest line for Fabian. We believe that the serial killer that's been leaving those funny little crosses is actually a hunter named Santiago. So, we're in the middle of this kind of long quest thread about that. And I don't remember exactly what point. Let's jump in. I'm trying to remember exactly where we are. We know, yes. So her sister is very likely a vampire. But the hunter thinks she's the vampire because they're twins. So let me see. Get back in here. It's been like, I swear, I always forget how everything works after a week. I think we're pretty good. Oh, here, atrium. That's right, because the sister works at the atrium. That's what it is. Alright, so I guess we don't need to talk to her anymore, so let's skedaddle. Oh, I just want to say I did get to listen to, I haven't finished listening to it because it's a long soundtrack, but on Spotify they do have the Bloodlines 2 soundtrack. I got to listen to about half of it. I would like to finish listening to it, but it is very good. And yes, Rick Schaefer, who did Bloodlines 1, who did all the scoring for Bloodlines 1, he is on the soundtrack. I think he does about a third or half of the tracks on there. That's why it sounds, a lot of the music sounds very familiar. There's another duo that does another good chunk of the score, and then I think like one or two other people. It's kind of it's all a bunch of like you can tell there's a difference in the styles, but it's all cohesive. It's a very enjoyable soundtrack. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, what is this? Just like, are these the devs? What is going on over here? I never really looked at this corner before. I bet those are the devs. So let's see, which way are we gonna go? Well, we could try to feed, but I really just want to. I'm a little bit out of it. I've not been feeling well. I feel okay, but I'm a little under the weather. I just never noticed. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. I can't get over there? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Alright, stop. I'm gonna get distracted. I'm going to get distracted again. Perchance Cafe, Red Rocket Lovers, Manigan, Cigars. I have sushi. We'll do the bottling this. Break the stigma, break the seal. 1 in every 19 men died from holding it. What? Savor the flavor. So it's 3 different shops. Okay. Peas nachos. Red Spot was a convenience store in Hollywood, I think, in Bloodlines 1. That is a reference to Bloodlines 1. It's like pizza and nachos combined. That might actually be good. So, very, very small thing. Why am I always going the wrong way? Always. Oh. I don't think I've ever taken a walk down here. What is it? The grump. Okay, listen.
It's kind of pretty. But it still sucks.
I will totally. But listen, look at all this. The grump. This looks like it's got that same. It kind of reminds me of that one shop in Hollywood where you get the monster snuff film. Just looking at everything. I'm so sorry. I'm wanting to explore so bad. Yeah, so I'm a little bit loopy right now. I'm not taking any medicine, and I've gone the wrong way again. I'm not taking any medicine. But I did discover that, because I'm having a problem with soda consumption. Oh, look at all this over here. Oh, I want to go in here and look at the things. Oh, but I can't because I'm playing as Fabian. I bet we do stuff here later. I bet we do stuff here later. Oh my gosh. I bet we do. I bet we do. I bet we do. What is going on over here? Dang. Oh my gosh. Look, I know I said I was going to go straight to the mission, but there is something happening. I cannot see what's happening over here. I mean, holy smokes. Like I said, they just did an update. I don't know how big the update was. They did, I know they did a cosmetic update around Halloween, which is what you would expect. A cosmetic around, because Halloween's usually the season where big games like to do something fun, like, you know, like, Red Dead or something like that. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they've added more things. Like, I like stuff like this, though, because it really does make the world feel a little bit more filled out. See, this doesn't seem at all important. I don't think this is related to any quest. I think this is just something.
What just happened?
Oh. Look at all this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Holy smokes.
I hope Mom.
Okay. Wow. You know, and I could actually see something like this happening. Like this, I could see this happening in these kind of conditions. That is crazy. See, I guess it's a good thing that I'm playing as Fabian right now, because if I was Fire, I'd be jumping up and down the buildings. I would have missed all this. There's just like there's so much stuff here. This looks like something that's got an interior. This has got an interior. Do we come back here? I know, guys. I know, but I've not been to this part of the map, I don't think. Where am I? Yeah, I'm like way over here. What in the world? Look at all this. What is this? I mean, this kind of looks like something. Is this something? This looks kind of like a very unique. Yeah. Look, it's got the 666 on it. Are we gonna come? We're coming back here, aren't we? This is gonna be something important. I don't think I'm supposed to. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Is that blood or is that rust? What is all this? I'm coming. I guarantee you I come back to this. Oh, I'm off the map. Well, just barely. That's interesting. Because normally it pushes you off. So you could do some platforming over here. I don't think I'm supposed to be over here yet. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be over here. This looks like you can do some stuff here. Yeah. Okay, okay. Note to self, come back as Fire. But yeah, I'm sure I've mentioned this, but Seattle, I believe, was used in the failed Masquerade television show that came out. It came out in the I want to say late 90s. I'm sure they released it because they're like, oh, well, Buffy's doing well, so we'll release our own vampire story. But from what I
But it still
heard,
sucks.
there was some some canon issues. They didn't get the lore rights. I'm not sure to the extent. Um, so it only got one season. It is called Kindred if you want to look it up. It has something to do, I think there's a romance between the vampire prince and a police officer. I think is the overall thing. So I think they were trying to do. So there was a Ron Perlman, Linda, is her name Hamilton, um, show back in the 80s. I think it was called Beauty and the Beast or The Beast or something like that. Where it was a play on Beauty and the Beast, except it was set in, I think, Chicago, and there was kind of a romance. She played Linda, played a I want to say it was Hamilton. She's a great actress. She's in a ton of you'll know her from the Terminator series, but she played some wealthy socialite, and the Beast lived under, who was Ron Perlman's character. He was like a guy who had this weird deformity that made him look bestial, and he lived, I think, underground, and they had this chemistry between them, and it was a very interesting show. It was a little cheesy, but it's Ron Perlman and Linda, and they're both really good actors, and they did have good chemistry, so it was fun to watch. But I think they were combining that, and then like Buffy, the show, was just, I never really cared for that. I never liked Buffy. I'll admit it. I'm in the minority. I never liked Buffy.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Tell Miss Moore it's me. We could try it.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decapped instead of a double shot.
Maybe I probably should have said it's official, because I am police. Will he let me do it again?
Would you be home to a fistful of extra dollars?
I work for Isabella Moore. You can't afford to launder your coat.
Wow. Let me see if the official thing would work.
As soon as I heard Verona's sister.
There we go. Okay.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Oh, I can tell from that music. I'm going to have to mute the music going in, so I'm going to make a note. I will read out the dialogue, because I believe that music will be copyrighted. So, I said official.
I said official?
And I said no exceptions. Hat blocking your ears or something.
I'm law enforcement, sir. Okay. Okay, we'll have to find. Oh, who's this?
Marigold, not a light. You free?
Detective, well, my stars were right. It's been too long.
Oh, I can feed. Why not?
I may partake just a little.
Of course, you're always my favorite.
I tip my hat to you. Life for more so. Let us part then, you and I. I got places to be.
Don't be a stranger, darling.
I swear. One more
All right, so I got to figure out how to get in there. Oh, yeah. So like I said, I didn't care for the Buffy TV series, but I liked some of the cast. They had some people on there that were pretty talented. So I can never remember his name, but the guy who played the what was his character's title? He was like the guide. He was like the one that helped Buffy. Giles, was that the character's name? So that actor, he's a really good actor. He's been in a ton of things. I saw a clip where he was on Rocky Horror, like he was in a stage production of Rocky Horror, and he did a fantastic job. I would highly recommend, if you love Rocky Horror, watch him sing on that. There are clips on YouTube. Okay, well, I was about to say I could try climbing, but I don't, it's not going to let me. Can I use my powers of persuasion? Yes, yes. I keep forgetting. I'm a Malkavian. I can do this stuff. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. One of the skills is they think you're somebody else. I just have to figure out who he thinks I am. Oh, okay. So I need to pay attention. Um, Government sessions are always a grind. So I'm somebody in the government, right? Or you got the whole album, so I could be a rock star. I could do the generic.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd
See,
like
he
to
sold that.
appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Really is definitely not that. Ooh. I feel like the bottom one would be a little too much. For top one is definitely too much. We'll try this one.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to.
It only took us like 4 tries. And I should have guessed it would be some government official coming in. But I was like, wouldn't it be fun to be a rock star? Of course not. Okay, so I'm having to mute this right now because the music is definitely bumping. This is a great song. Okay, I don't care. I really wish you could hear this. It is a fun, dancey, like kind of trance like song. It is definitely copyrighted. I'm muting this. I've got to get like the non-score soundtrack to this because I'm liking all the music I'm hearing, all the artists. Just kind of looking around. So there's the Torador Bloodlines insignia, I think. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. There is something. Okay. There is something that is very near. It's probably in another room. Oh, hold on. Here. Oh, you! Darling, your event is about dead. You've got about 20 people in your club. And they don't... It doesn't look particularly exclusive. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. I do love her name, though. Ravenna? That's not Isabella. Is it Isabella? Isabella's pretty. Ravenna is pretty, too. Do you know... Ooh. We'll go direct. Ooh, should I just tell her? Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. Oh, crud, I forgot to say what she had to say. Well, if you couldn't read the captions, she said, hold on, let me get somewhere where I can, okay. So just to recap, because I meant to repeat what she was saying, and you just had to sit there and listen in silence again. I'm sorry. But if you couldn't read the captions, basically what happened was he went in, he said, hey, I'm looking for Ravenna. Do you know where she's at? And she was like, oh, well, maybe I know her, maybe not, you know. And he's like, well, there's a killer. I need to make sure she's okay. She has a twin sister who's worried about her. And Isabella was like, oh, a twin, will you introduce me? So I don't know if she wants to like drink her blood or what. I don't know what's going on. And he's like, yeah, listen, I'll be really, really discreet. I just need to check on her. And she's like, yeah, sure, whatever, go look around. So that's all that happened. Gosh, I meant to repeat everything she just said, and I totally did, because I totally forget that y'all are sitting there in silence while I am doing. What is this? What is this? Wait, do I even know she's... I just went here because I needed to get away from the very loud music. Oh, I can't get up there, so I have to go through here, right? Okay. Gosh, this music is... I really like this music. Gosh, I need to listen to the soundtrack of this. I mean, I've been listening to the score, which is the score soundtrack, which I really like. But this has got some really nice songs I would love to add to my collection. This place is like empty. Hold on. Yeah, like somebody steps on that. There could be problems. How do I... Yes. Okay. So it's going to go up. But wait. Before we go up there, what's happening over here? This is interesting. I really like this. I don't know. I've been to a club maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. Of course, they were much busier than this. But she said it was an exclusive party, so I imagine this is not a typical, like, I imagine this club is probably way more packed normally. It's very interesting, the aesthetics here. Okay. Need to follow. So there were, I think, 4 clubs in Bloodlines 1. They all kind of had their own little motif. Each one had an actual, like, song. There may have been a bar, too. They actually had their own, like, an actual artist. Like, you had Chiasm, you had Ministry, you had, I think, Lacuna Coil, Daniel Ash, I think, was one. That's actually how I discovered, okay, it's going to be here. Let me just look around and make sure there's nothing. Oh, it's hitting on something. Oh, it's just there. It's just there. Okay. Are these... Okay. They are shoe marks. Oh. That's it. That's it right there. Ah. Okay. Oh no. Gosh, you know, that's gotta be so painful. Well, hold on. Let me just look around. That is grisly. Huh, that kind of looks like Jeanette's hair. Okay.
And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
Okay. So, now what? Do I need to with the body?
take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure. Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now.
How long have you been dead?
You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who were tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch it for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Okay.
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Gosh.
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
I can juggle.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. Just to solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
Oh my goodness.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
I mean, why not?
Sounds like it might have involved knives and ultimatums, am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective. Not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Okay, so she and Lou were sired by the same person as opposed to being biological sisters. Got it.
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian. As is your son.
I'm trying to be diplomatic.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
It's kind of hard with Fabian because he's so sassy.
Face the music.
Oh my gosh, wow, look at this place. So I'm assuming this is right after the first murder, but I was like, okay, so just to recap, so the hunter chose to go after 2 blood dolls instead of the 2 kindreds directly, which is very weird because my understanding of hunters is that they want to eradicate any supernatural being. Kind of like that, what was that one group in the Elder Scrolls? They like did not care what you were. They were going to, like, if you were if you were a werewolf, if you were a vampire, whatever. Which I think is weird because if I recall, hunters can have supernatural abilities themselves. In some instances, if I recall, I think in Bloodlines 1, the faith of Griswold, I think was his name, who was an antagonist in Bloodlines 1, who was a hunter. He could do, like, I think he had, like, I think he could move very quickly. Like, I think he had, like, celerity or something similar to that. Like, he could move really, really quickly. Okay, so I need to stop yakking and get to the action. Okay. Who are you?
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
Yes, let's introduce.
I don't think we've ever met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well. You are Fabian, and I am Isaac.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay, so Fabian's not his real name. Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, because I think a lot of kindred would change their identities because they don't want to be contacted by people they knew when they were living, because then people would ask all kinds of questions. Yeah. So I'm going to assume by his appearance, he's Nosferatu. I don't know why he's acting all timid. I'm not sure. I want to find out what's going on with him.
It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke.
He's definitely
Rosalind
Nosferatu.
thought it crass.
Yeah.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out much.
Yes,
I mean, he is a Nosferatu.
You don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
no.
Huh.
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come, so I came. I am their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful to have me on hand. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will step into the light when requested.
I get it. No one wants to outshine the hosts.
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do find the Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains? I'd like to learn more about your folk, about your role in the Camarilla. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for speaking to me.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about Isaac and the Nosferatu. I feel like I don't know a whole lot about them, even though they're one of the most popular clans. The historical record of an elder known as the Nomad. Seems Lua Rosalind decided to do a bit of lightly reading. Well, not too light. Wonder who compiled all this anyway. Yeah. So that's our girl. Look at that radio. I think that's a radio. Goodness. Okay, let's see. Why is everything in sepia for him? Was it like that in his other? I can't remember. Who am I looking at? Hold on one second. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anyone on this corner. Oh. Look at this setup. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is wait, is this my sire? I'm trying to remember.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
I have to apologize. You're hearing my dog in the background. We live out in the country. I have a large German Shepherd. He is outdoors. He's going to bark. We have all kinds of critters running around. We have coyotes, deer, rabbits, foxes, just all kinds. Cats. So, yeah. So I do apologize. I hope it's not too distracting. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Gideon seems kind of cool.
Sire of mine.
Same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage, and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
Is there anything I should, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes. A little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
Okay.
I was joined with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear ya. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was "id" as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
I should do the rounds.
a pleasure.
Yes, of course, of course.
And they're absolutely right, because you know, part of upholding the masquerade is like being in tune with what's going on in human society, so you can further blend in. And also in terms of surveillance, In the modern world, you'd have to worry about cameras everywhere and cell phones and all that stuff. Can't talk to you. There's somebody. Here, you. Why are you posing like that?
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it? So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know them all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. Knew the whole cross and rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
Okay. Yeah, I like to talk to Isaac. I'd like to get to know him.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Blue calls it a family. The sisters and all their messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades. Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
Yeah, that's good strategy.
You're worried about someone. A girl. Can I ask what's up?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I work for you. Let me help.
I'm working the masquerade beat for you. Let me help.
Alright, just don't lay that spooky mouth shit on me. Look, if it becomes a thing, maybe you'll hear about it. But for now, I've nothing to tell you.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting off the years when you're immortal. What's the point? It's just a number.
I'll be back.
Tread carefully.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need to talk to Isaac. We could go talk to Fletcher. Let's go talk. Can we talk to Isaac real quick? Yeah, let's go talk to him while he's fresh on my mind.
Can I help you?
Hello again, Isaac. Hector pointed me in your direction. What can you tell me about Santiago?
The hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
I must fraternize with my adoring fans.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, so the Society of Leopold was mentioned in Bloodlines 1, and I think the hunter was a member of it. I think I'm correct in that his name was Griswold. He was like German or something. And I think he was a member of the Society of Leopold. I've definitely heard that name before. And also San Francisco. Maybe Kindred, this series took place in San Francisco, not Seattle. I thought it was Seattle, but maybe I'm Maybe it was San Francisco. Okay, wait. So I need to talk to you now?
Well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
Oh my gosh, guys, look at the background. Look at the background. Oh my gosh. If it isn't the king of swank. Okay, let's I don't want to be. What the heck?
Good evening to you, Fletcher. Swell to see you here.
You're in an expansive mood, Detective?
Try not to be rude.
There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly. Excellent vintage.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree? Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there. What must you think of me?
He's such a jerk. I kind of like him, though. I kind of like him. He's awful, but I kind of like him.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, Prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit. Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
Capable hands? There's a history, then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
I hear it's mighty uncommon to have co-princes like this. Having never lived elsewhere, I wouldn't know.
Almost unheard of. Power sharing is an art, but they seem as thick as thieves, and they do manage it. Some speculate a blood bond, but I don't give credence to idle gossip.
A blood bond? I don't think I know that.
Oh, ask the little book girl about it. Her clan are the ones for that kind of malarkey.
The sisters, the princes, they make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
Good to talk to you.
Always an experience, Detective.
He has a way for words, the dialogue.
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
Oh, but wait, I wanted to talk to the other people. Look at this. Holy smokes. These poor people. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These poor people. I hope they didn't suffer before they brought them down. See, it's so easy to forget that these are monsters that we're dealing with. I mean, you know, it's just so easy to forget. But that's why it's called the world of darkness, because you are dealing with, you know, of course, you know, I mean, I guess it's all about your perspective. I mean, to them, they're not monsters. They're just surviving. And I know you don't have to kill your prey. So it is interesting that they have chosen to do that, unless these people are in some sort of coma-like state. But I can't imagine that with the amount of vampires that are here and all these glasses. Like, that would take a tremendous amount of blood to fill. So I'm going to assume these people are dead or near dead. But this is This is really tragic. Of course, the Prohibition time, a lot of people went missing, you know? You had like, you know, a lot of transients that come through. Poverty was high. People were like struggling to find work. And in a big city where there's opportunity, there's also like not just opportunity to better your situation, find a job, better your situation. There's also the opportunity, unfortunately, for exploitation. And I imagine that is what happened to these people. And it's very, very sad. Like I said, I know it's just a game, but it is sad to think about. But that is, you are a vampire, and this is the reality of the situation. Let me see if I can talk to him again.
Can we talk, boss?
Fire away.
Fletcher spoke about the Great Fire. Said it was more than a pot of glue on a stove. So what happened?
Before your time and mine, but the way I hear it, the old prince got caught up in some antediluvian cult. Wanted to break our chains, raise up the modern vampire, treat the mortals as cattle, drive a truck through the traditions. Lou and Rosalind, they understood that if you keep your stock sweet, you'll get more milk out of them, right? Burned out the cult wholesale, their sire along with it. That's how I read it at any rate. I would not raise it with the sisters.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Eyes open, head down, all right?
Okay. So I think antediluvian means like old ones. Like maybe the elder vampires. Like ancient vampires. Like there's elder vampires and then there's like ancient vampires. I don't know. There is something about it's like forbidden to drink from the ancient vampires because what? I can't remember, and I'm not super, but it is. I'm glad I asked. Okay, I was wanting to talk to Sophia, but
Hello again.
How are you getting on, my boy?
Uncovered any mysteries?
Sophia, I hear you're the person to ask about blood bonds.
Heard the rumors about the sisters, have you?
Well, a blood bond happens when a kindred drinks the vitae of another kindred 3 times, under special circumstances. Once the bond has taken hold, the drinker will be irrevocably attached to the regnant. Absolute loyalty. Infatuation, even. It's a dangerous practice. Most kindred believe fostering such obsession is foolish. But I suppose it might explain why our 2 princes seem to get along.
And who would have bonded whom?
It could be mutual. If both kindred bond in such a way, then both are bound together. Some call it a blood wedding.
You have met Lou Graham. The idea that she would bind herself to anyone is utter claptrap.
I should poke around a little.
Chin up, my boy. Don't let the hi-hats get away with anything.
We'll be here.
so if they did blood bond, then that would mean that that would be one way to establish a guaranteed forever alliance. However, we know Rosalind is missing. Like, she's not in the present day. So did she die? Did she disappear? Did she leave? What happened? Like, it's interesting. Maybe it's because their bond, their bond could just be strong because they are from the same sire, but oh my goodness. I just want to look around. There's something going on. Can we go through here? No, we can't. What is this? Is it upstairs? It is upstairs. Okay. All right. So I think I've talked to everyone I can down here. So let's go up here. That is just so grisly. Oh, you can actually see under the... Oh, their heads are shaved. Can I... How do I... Oh, I can't. Well, I was gonna zoom in, but I can't remember how to zoom in. I'm scared to use my powers and cause problems. They look like they're shaved. They definitely look deceased. That is so tragic. I hope it was painless. At the very least, I hope they didn't suffer. And maybe, hopefully they gave them a good memory before they went. You know, like they died happy. Ah.
Mistress Liu, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
Her voice sounds so familiar. I love her voice. It's such a pretty voice. Like, I don't know. I've heard this actress before. I just love her voice. Of course.
I'll be honored, of course, to help you both out.
As you should be.
He lays it on a little bit thick. Like, just selling it down just a bit. What is this? This is quite the shindig.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Liu? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine?
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Uh-oh. It's not me.
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it.
Now, if we can just... No! My sister!
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
Wow. He got a prince.
Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case, that is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
Okay, so wait. So the hunter managed to get a prince. So maybe that's why the sheriff is not the current sheriff, because how did that happen? Like, the sheriff is supposed to make sure that doesn't happen. And in Elysium. Wow. I don't think Santiago is definitely he has some sort of supernatural abilities, because there's like no way. That's crazy. Okay, before we go though, I was wanting to see, like, I know there was something. They said they added some stuff. Okay, I see. Those are kind of cool, actually. What is that one? Can I can't turn her around. That is kind of cool, though. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. Oh, that's cool, too. Okay. Wait, what, anything? Okay. Wow. Holy smokes. Yeah, you wouldn't be too conspicuous running around like that. Like if I got her horns and that, holy smokes. I like these glasses. These are some cool glass. Look, they got that Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm sorry, I like that movie. I know it's like popular to hate that movie, but granted, look. Could the script be a little tighter? Sure. Some people's accents aren't really working. Is it over the top and a bit campy at times? Absolutely. Is the romance aspect of it problematic? I mean, yeah, if you watch it as a romance film instead of a horror movie, which is what it is. Like, I mean, I could go on and on about, but the cinematography is excellent. They're doing like all this, it's like all this really cool like throwbacks to like the silent film era. The scenery, the atmosphere, the costuming is so on point. And let's be 1,000% for real. The casting, like Anthony Hopkins is a delight in that movie. Gary Oldman is both hot and scary because he's an excellent actor. Um, it's like isn't Carrie Elway in it too? Like freaking look, I like that movie. I'm sorry, I like that movie. Everyone's like, oh, you took away Mina's autonomy and blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah, but look, it's following a tradition of other Dracula films. It's not the first Dracula movie that made Dracula and Mina like hook up. It's not the first Dracula movie to where they make Dracula a romantic figure. But like, look, you're supposed to watch it like he is a complex monster. You know, he has his own like goals. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean you have to side with the guy. Like what like people just don't I don't know. I don't know. It's so bizarre to me like how people will hate that movie. It's just so like what are you doing? Like it's like I think look, I think it's a fun film. I think it's gorgeous. It's very atmospheric. I like watching it like once a year, like when I'm in a certain mood. It's a whole vibe. It's a lot, I don't know. I enjoy it. But anyway, he wore glasses that look like this. That were really cool. He had this whole look. It was awesome. Okay, why am I talking about this? I need to stop time. I'm trying to see what else they've got. Oh, look at these eyes. Holy smokes. Look at this. Wow. Oh, I kind of really like that. That is boss. That is boss. Okay. All right. Gosh, I'm still not crazy about these outfits. My sister was playing as a Toreador, I think, and she had like way better outfits. Like it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I just wanted to see it. I wanted to check it out. But we're going to save. Well, we can't save, but I think the game's saved here. So hopefully it's saved. Or else I'll have to do all that over again. But we're gonna end the gameplay here because it's been over my allotted hour. But what I'm probably going to try to do is because I keep forgetting how to do things because I'm playing so many games right now. I'm going to try to see if I can set some time over the weekend and just do maybe a long play or maybe do a bunch of videos at once. And then I don't know, I'll upload them probably periodically, like once a week like I've been doing. But that way I'm just not coming back into the game and being like, crap, I forgot. What can I do? What powers do I have? How can I, so that's my bad. Like I said, I'm not the best gamer in the world. I love gaming. I enjoy gaming, but I'm not the best ever. But I'm really liking this story. Like I really do enjoy this story. I really like the characters. I really like this story. I wish they would let you manually save. I wish. I'm gonna go look and see what all the changes were that they made, like what the update. It probably was just little fixes and stuff. Like all big games have periodic updates where they like reconfigure it for like the new updates that all systems get, and like just little bug fixes and stuff like that. Like all modern, big modern games like this go through updates, so it's probably nothing like particularly exciting, but you know, they may have thrown something in there. A Cyberpunk did several updates where they added stuff to it, and then they did this one huge update that they just completely like revamped a whole lot in the game. So it was a nice, like they added a whole bunch of new stuff, and it was like I had to reconfigure all my points and everything. It was crazy. But yeah, so hopefully this saved. I'm going to edit the video now, but thank you so much for watching. I am terrible with doing outros. I talked way too much. Hopefully you had a good time. I'm a little under the weather, but thank you for watching. I love that you're watching. I love that you're watching. Hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more gameplay of Bloodlines 2. I've got several gameplays going on. I do have other Vampire the Masquerade games that I can play. I would love to play Bloodlines 1. I want to get that RTX mod added. For some reason, the download won't download all the way. I wish they would put it in like a torrent in something, but for whatever reason, the download fails right when it gets to 8 gigs. So I don't know what's going on with that, but if I could get that, I will definitely play Bloodlines 1. I do have several of the narrative Masquerade games, like was it Long Road, or what was the one? There was one that just updated that I could play. I have like Shadows and Coteries. I do have one of the werewolf games that are like that, that I could play. If you want to see it, let me know. I have it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening, whichever it is, and I'll see you soon.